Okay, I just finished bleeding the brakes, and now I'm going to bleed the clutch, master cylinder and reservoir. On the Aprilia Tuono, especially the second gen version, 2007 and a half I think and up, and maybe it affects other models too, but I know it is on this one. The clutch fluid tends to turn black pretty quick. When I bought this bike with 700 miles on it, this was completely black already. I mean, it was like dark black. This fluid here is kind of dark. It's starting to go black, and it only has about 1,000 miles on it. I did take apart the master cylinder down here, and actually did seal those or lubricate the seals in there, and took everything apart and replace the fluid. But I'm going to do it again because I've got an upcoming track day. So real easy. I'm going to take off the cap here. Take that off and set it somewhere clean. I've got an old syringe here, and I'm going to, hopefully that fluid doesn't look too bad. Probably looks worse on the camera. Suck that fluid out. So yeah, it's kind of grainy. And throw it away. What we're going to do, so I've got my handy hose here. I've already put an 8mm wrench on there. And I'm going to put this hose on. And after you do this a lot, the end becomes a little stretched. So you got to cut it off. I just cut it off so I could get a better seal on this one. Okay, so got that zip tied, so I've got a place to hang it from. If you have someone else doing this, you don't need to do that. I'm also going to put a zip tie down here. Just to kind of hold that on a little tighter. Okay, so I'll get everything prepped. I'm going to dump fluid in here and let it get all the air out, so get it fluid all the way from here back. And then I will use this syringe that I'm pulling fresh fluid out of, dump it in here, and then just push it up, well, crack the bleeder valve, push it up through, and then I'll continue to suck it out of there, siphon it off that one until we're done. So it's a pretty easy way to just quickly bleed the clutch rather than having to bleed it down. There already is no air in the system, so as long as I make sure I'm not pushing any air in from this line, I don't need to bleed it from the top down by squeezing the lever, so it should be just fine. Okay, I'm about halfway done, and I just thought of something that I hadn't mentioned yet. It's always helpful to put a rag around the bleed valve because it does leak a little bit, so you're not dripping on your body work or whatnot. I forgot to put one there, and maybe a rag underneath. So about halfway done. I've only put in one syringe, and I've already gotten half my fluid, so I'm gonna do the same thing here and suck that fluid out. It's still pretty dirty. Starting to mix colors a tiny bit. I'm ready to push some more fluid in, so I'll crack this open. Don't have it open quite enough. There we go. Let's see fluid start to come up here. Yeah, it's changing color already. See it leaking a little bit there. This one's leaking worse than my brakes did. Sure, getting a lot of pressure on that line though. So here you can see a little bit more on there. So I'll probably do about probably 2 more syringes worth. Suck all the fluid out and then just top it off from here. I don't want to have to suck it out of there. I can just top it off. So probably 2 more syringes worth of fluid to get out, and should be good to go. Thanks for watching.